Residents of Dafa and Tunga communities can finally heave a sigh of relief following the reconstruction of their bridge. The bridge, which was their only access to other villages and towns, was washed away following last year's floods. The reconstruction of the bridge destruction of the bridge last year left residents in untold hardship, as most of them were disconnected from their source of livelihoods and other neighboring communities. Helen Osamide-Akins has more in this next report.
This is Dafa and Tunga community, a resettlement town in Kwali Area Council of Abuja. The major occupation of those who reside in these communities is farming. During the rainy season, they find it difficult to do their jobs and fend for their families, as most of their lands are usually washed away by erosion. This is the road that links Dafa and Tunga community to the city. Last year, during the rainy season, the people were completely cut off from other communities as their only access bridge was taken over by floods. Ibrahim Tambaya is a farmer. He narrates how members of the communities lost most of their farm produce due to lack of access roads to transport their produce to the markets.
Before they do this bridge for us, so we don't suffer well not be so much, because the time where the bridge come break, so we even suffer. So we try to carry a pole when that this bridge fall it down. We can put it here and with the clamp, so many people are fall, and many people they even win themselves, so we don't suffer. But now we have thank God that we get this bridge and this road. You can pass at any time, even in the night or in the morning or afternoon. Either rainfall, you can pass. You are free to pass. So
the situation was terrible because all these places you are seeing by your left-hand side was seriously eroded. Even the ministry people that comes for the inspection, when they see the situation of the bridge as at now, they were so happy. Even some people, they cannot even believe that this is the washed out bridge that was now being rectified.
The FCT Emergency Management Agency has been carrying out an assessment tour of areas prone to flood in the city. One of such areas is Giri, where a family of 5 lost their lives to floods because they were trapped in their room during one of the heavy rains in the middle of the night.
The rain entered their houses. You understand? It was very early in the morning, and some people that they could not come out on time, and then the rain affected them. Like this very building, I see standing here. This is where they affected 5 people. We claim five lives here.
The FCT Emergency Management Agency is here to monitor the level of work done by the government in this area to mitigate the impact of flooding.
When we came here last year, they were not able to cross on their own. They needed local divers. So we are approaching the rainy season, or rather the rains have started. And that is why we decided to come here on assessment to know the position, the condition of this bridge so far, so that we know what we can do for members of this community when the rains become very heavy.
This assessment is one of the measures the administration is putting in place to ensure that residents are safe and their properties are not destroyed during the coming rain. At the completion of the bridge, it is expected that residents can now move freely, irrespective of the level of rain, without being hurt. Helen Osamide-Akins, TVC News, Abuja.